forever. What's up guys, my name is Moo. I am a college student who loves reading and I'm here to share that love with all of you. Today we're doing something a little bit different, which is great because I've wanted to do something different for quite a long time. I love my book reviews of course, but I think variety is good for everyone involved. So today we are going to talk about my Embosser. I am so happy. You don't even understand. Like, I love this thing. I am going to go through with you what I use the Embosser for, what books I emboss and don't emboss because there are quite a few that I don't, and why, if you can afford it, because they are pricey, you should get one too. Now, obviously, I'm in a different place. It's the same house as where I started filming, except it's just in a different room with so much better lighting. I think that if you go back to any of my old videos, you can see lighting, not so good. I have from here to here windows, huge windows. Like, they give just the best natural lighting. This is the best, most well-lit place in the house. I'm literally looking at my neighbors' houses right now though, which is like a little weird because like they could look into the window at any time and see me filming. But has that ever stopped me? No, I don't care. I really don't. It's not that I won't be filming in my college housing. I just get a little self-conscious for some reason, unfortunately. So the fact that I am able to be home alone while I'm at my parents' house, perfect. It's perfect for me. Also, just quick little announcement. Some of you may have seen in the community tab, but I will be moving my videos to every other week. I have missed 2 weeks, I understand that, but it will actually be every other week now. I just had finals, your girl was busy pursuing an academic endeavor. I don't think that was grammatically correct. Uh-oh, I'm a language major, this is not good. But I will be consistent from here on out. Do not fret, do not worry. I am here for you. Mine forever. So we're going to talk about what kind of books I emboss and which ones I don't, because I have decided for myself what I think is right for me to emboss and what's right for me not to emboss. And you may disagree, and that's completely fine, but I will just tell you why I am not going to emboss the things I do, just because that's just my perspective, and maybe you could share yours in the comments, I don't know, but yeah, I guess before we get into that, make sure to comment down below the first book that you would emboss if you had an embosser, and if you like content like this, subscribe. I'm going to make a lot more book content, be it book reviews or other things. I have a notes app list of other things that I think I can do. And yeah, just stay tuned for that. I hope that you are enjoying my content because I am here for you every other Thursday. So the books that I do emboss are, as of now, only books that I am 100% sure that I am keeping long term, that I am not going to just go, oh, I like this book now, but I don't know in a few years, because there's plenty of books that I keep that I'm not sure about. There's a lot of books I get rid of that I just don't enjoy at all, but books that I do like enough, but not enough to really consider them something I'd want in my long-term library, I don't emboss those. What I do emboss are things that I know will be in my library a long time. In fact, if you want to see a really cute, really aesthetic video, you can look right here. should follow me on Instagram. The music is better on Instagram. I can't post it here because of copyright reasons, so I will not. It's muted because I am afraid that Billie Eilish's legal team will bury me and bury this video. And I'm just not willing to deal with that. I'm an itty bitty channel. I don't have even 100 subscribers yet. So I am just not going to risk anything right now. If you can hear my cat, I am sorry. She is obviously doing something way more important than me. Mine forever. But yes, back on topic. Got real distracted. I only emboss books that I am 100% sure I'm keeping. Those 4 were examples of books that I want to keep for a long time. And they're all books that I've done videos on, so make sure to watch those. Maybe I'll put them up here, but make sure to watch those because I think they're really good-ish. Beasts of a Little Land is my first video. If that is an indicator how much I like this book, I reviewed it first on my YouTube channel. Also, the writer follows me on Instagram. Just best day ever for me. But obviously I love that book. I love Marley. I love Spirits Abroad. I love Love in Color. So if you haven't seen those videos, check them out, but not until after this video. Now, there are some books that I think that I will keep forever, but I do not emboss. Why is that? I refuse to emboss history books. Why is that? I don't believe history belongs to me or could ever belong to me in any capacity. With fiction, it feels a lot more tangible, a lot more like this is a story that I now treasure so much that I want to own it forever. It belonged to someone else first. It still belongs to this person. As someone who writes myself, I know how deeply one's stories can be tied to one's identity. But this person has shared the story they've made with the world, and I adore it so much that I want to keep it for myself as well. I want to keep a part of it for me as well. I want people to know that I proudly have this book in my library, that I will proudly have this book in my library for a long time. And I think that is a good way to respect the author. I definitely see it as more of a sign of respect than like taking one's story as their own. And I definitely do not feel any qualms about taking someone's fictional work and putting it in their library forever. Also, BTS's memoir, an exception because I'm a collector that's gonna be in my collection forever. So that is one thing that is nonfiction that I think is a good exception. Mine forever! But what I do not emboss are nonfiction history books. I don't think that there is any tangible way that I could say that I owned a piece of history. And yes, do I own the paper and ink that tells the story of that history? Yes, I do. But I just don't feel comfortable putting my stamp on history, especially really gruesome, really upsetting history. Like, oh, this is just mine now. I don't know what it is about that. I just feel like it's not mine to claim, so I shouldn't claim it in any capacity. With fiction, it's stories that people are sharing with the world. This is a piece of my mind and my heart that I'm sharing to the world, and I hope that you enjoy it and consume it. With history, this moment cannot be forgotten to time, so I'm writing it down so that others may read it and know of it and pass it on for generations to come. But I don't see it as, a story that you're sharing with the world and allowing people to have a piece of your soul. Because I don't think that these Holocaust memoirs would exist if people's entire families didn't get murdered. They're not sharing a piece of their lives with me because they want to share their heart. They're sharing a huge piece of their lives with us because they are adding a testament to the horrors that happened to them. And that can be said about a lot of memoirs about people in a lot of tragedies. And again, I just don't feel comfortable claiming any part of those books as mine. So I have refrained from embossing any history books. But fiction is fair game, and I'm very happy to have added a lot of fiction to my collection. Mine forever. All in all, it's very much still a work in progress. What I want to emboss, what I want to keep in my library, and one day maybe get rid of. But I'm slowly going through it. I'm really excited to continue to go through it. And I think that if you have a huge collection of books like I do, I have like 270 now, so not a library yet, but we're getting there. If you have a huge collection like I do and can afford it because they're like $50, which I get it, they're customized, but in this economy, I got mine as a gift from my mom, so I didn't have to pay anything. My broke college girly self could never. Actually, I probably would have impulse bought it later if I didn't get it as a gift. But I think that if you can afford it and you have a large collection of books that you want to keep and you believe that you will keep for a long time, get an embosser. And it's just so fun, like, it's so fantastic. And there's so many different templates out there. Obviously, I got one with a cat on it because I love kitties. But there are so many different templates, and all you have to do is just put your name in, and I don't know, it feels so special knowing that literature that you have loved since you were a kid, found in adulthood and absolutely treasured, books that were there for you in certain times of your life, it feels good knowing that these books will always be here for you. And that is my plug to get an embosser. Everyone is gonna think that I work for like Big Hobby Cart or Big Emboss. I'm just a girly who loves books. I wish I was getting paid for this, but I'm not. Like, this is a hobby for me right now, and I'm incredibly happy to have it as a hobby. But yeah, I'm not getting paid. I just think hobby carts and embossers, fantastic. And when I have another fun little book thing for you guys, perhaps I'll shell that out to you guys too. But for now, just take this advice for what you will. Buy it if you want, don't buy it if you want. It makes no difference to me. I just think it's lovely and I love it so much. So that is my opinion on it. I am done for now, so good things. I need to film another video after this, but I honestly think I'm going to save it for after my advisor meeting. So in the afternoon. So I guess I'll see you guys later. I'll wear a different outfit for the illusion that I didn't all film it in one day. But yeah, I guess I will let you go. Without further ado, this has been Moo. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!